So welcome to Timișoara, welcome to Teatru Basca. How was it for you to play here? It was different than in Serbia, or how you felt the audience tonight?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us. It is a great honor to perform outside the borders. And the audience tonight was really incredible. And I think this play is kind of perfect for this project because it can really connect a lot of people. The conditions were really great, I have to say. The atmosphere was really cozy, and I think that's also perfect for this performance because it needs to be intimate. Yeah. It needs to be close to the audience. It needs to be emotional. I think that's the main thing. So it was really fun, and I think we really enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. I could feel it in between us.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah, we were playing with it tonight somehow.
Yeah, we really felt the audience. I did.
Yes, same.
So yeah, it was very nice and so great experience. Yeah.
Ivan, how did you felt the audience?
Well, this was okay for us, a new experience because it was first time addressing to the audience which doesn't speak Serbian language, and I was all the time worrying because technically I'm here in the role of somebody who takes care about the performance because the title was up there on the wall and the people have been watching the actresses who are now carrying around. But I think the language of the bodies, of the souls, actually was more important than something which is written because they saw the pictures as well, photos, so they could collect this experience like all together, like one puzzler, big, puzzle game, So I think it was not a problem, and then, well, when you address to somebody who doesn't speak the language, and then you see that they recognize not only the language but the situations, the experiences, it's really very exciting for us. We're just we are thrilled.
Yeah.
Plus, we feel Timișoara like a very friendly city, and your organization. We saw from the very beginning. We saw you like some cousins from the north, and then we're happy, really.
Yeah, and thank you for that. One more question, because our festival is called Invisible. I am wondering what is invisible for you when you hear this word. What is the image of invisible?
Oh, so many things. I mean, I think we're now flooded with images and people who have been invisible for so long. But I think the first and the strongest impression and the first image that pops into my head is the movement which is happening in Serbia right now, and the students who were thought to have been invisible, and they were said to not have been politically active. Where are they? Where's the youth of Serbia and youth of the world now? I mean, we saw what happened in Nepal. We see what's happening with people talking about Palestine. There's so many things, and it kind of gives me hope that they are becoming visible. But yeah, the movement in Serbia is the first one that pops into my head, I think. They are not invisible anymore, but they were, unfortunately, before.
Yeah, I would say similar to Jana, like the truth, the real worth, to
Justice.
Justice, yeah, justice, number one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I would add some more, arguments to support and to love this festival. If you look a bit the picture globally, you'll see the movement from the United States, which is called anti-woke. How would I say, a bit, for me, even aggressive, movement, which drove away people from the theater or film world, like De Niro, who immigrated from the States, then Richard Gere, then Bruce Springsteen, and others. So I see when you say invisible, I see my first association is empathy. You solidarize with the with invisible people, you know, with people who suffer. You show empathy, solidarity, love, you know, attention. That's woke culture, you know. I'm a woke person. I think it's nothing wrong with it. You know, just if you wanna, you know, emit love and empathy, and
Yes.
you know, that's beautiful. That's how we are brought in our houses, in our families. So I think that movement coming from there, and then sharing the other, you know, countries which have populist, you know, governments. That's a bad thing for the globe, you know. So we have to fight for it. And then thank you very much for the win against Georgescu. I follow what's happening because he was symbol of it as well. Yeah. I have to loudly say, sorry.
If you can tell me a moment when you felt invisible in your society, or I don't know, in your family, in your...
Maybe in this system, I felt at the beginning of the career, or you know, starting
The journey.
to journey, yeah. So then I felt like nobody noticed me, because you know, there are a lot of more stuff include into everything that than just you know, how good are you, or are you for that or no, but more other things are included. So yeah, then I felt like nobody noticed me. Yeah, but it's okay.
You're fighting for your place.
Yes.
I would have to agree. I think as a young actresses, it's hard. We want to be visible. I think that's the part of the job. But you do feel invisible sometimes because it's hard to get opportunities.
Yes.
So I have to thank our dear Professor Ivan for
Yes,
giving
thank
us
you.
an opportunity, which is really valued, and
Yes.
what a great experience to have to be visible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I have to agree with you,
Yeah.
Adriana.
Well, I have one experience, only maybe one. I used to play basketball, and 1 year I spent in the United States, like a young basketball player. And before the first game, I was completely invisible. Nobody cared, like, who is that guy with the broken English? And then I remember in the school I tried, you know, that was the time, it was funny, it was a long time ago, where, you know, the legacy of socialist Yugoslavia was still present in our minds. And then, for instance, I was fan of the non-aligned movement, you know, if you remember, of Tito, it's some socialist soft-core in our movement. And then I was trying to impress my fellow Americans with Tito, and and everybody was kind of, what was this guy talking about, you know, this. But I must say that after first, it was pre-season, you know, period, but when I scored the first 15, 20 points, you know, it was, you know, that's United States, you know, glory. I was, you know,
On top of
woman,
the world.
yeah. Woman, no, okay, not money, but, you know, glory.
Oh, thank
Thank
you,
you.
and I hope you'll enjoy tomorrow also, because you are going to Stanjova in a Serbian community.
Excited.
Yeah, very.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you.